Hi my super sweet crafty friends, welcome to my channel, Carolina's Creations Handmade. If you're new, please subscribe and click the bell button down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And today I want to share with you the super adorable Pokey Tools and also some bead pens that I've been playing with. As you know, I've been out of commission for a little bit, so there were a lot of things that you guys were having fun crafting with that I didn't really have any chance to explore or have fun with. But now I'm getting kind of like caught up. So I've been playing with this. I've seen this everywhere. So I really wanted to play with them and try to make my own. So I'm going to share with you. I'm using this two different kind of needles. These are embroidery needles. These are smaller. These are around the 6-inch mark, and this is around the 7-inch mark. So these are both from Amazon, and I'm going to post links to them down in the description below if you want to purchase them. Please consider using my link. It would help me earn a little small commission, and it won't change the price that you will pay for them. I made also the little decorated pens, and I'm also going to link down below to where I got them on Amazon. The little pens are so easy to decorate and they're perfect. You could sell this for your crafters. You can sell them as a set with your traveler's notebooks, or you can sell them also making them as a set with outer composition notebooks, recipe books, a lot of different things. Or you can sell them on their own. And also you can sell them as a set with Pokey Tools. I'm not sure how that will work out. I'm not sure how many people will be buying Pokey Tools, but at least I'm sure that a lot of them will be buying pens. So let me share with you. There's some differences from mine to the ones that I've seen everywhere online. And the main difference with mine is that I actually cover the top of the needles, because I know myself. I know that if I have my little Pokey tool like this standing there and I'm crafting and I'm moving around trying to reach things, I can go do this and I can get myself poked by the end of the needle. It's not sharp as the tip. It's actually round, and it's not going to prick you, but it's actually going to poke you, and I don't really like that. I know I can get clumsy when I'm working on the quick, and I know that I can just try to reach and get poked. So I also think that it makes them look a lot better finished if you actually cover the top of them. And you can use beads, and you can use any other kind of things that you can needle through. Like this button here. This is so cool. I still had to decorate this one, but I wanted to share with you that you can use also buttons, beads, anything to decorate the tops. So over here I kind of like threaded the needle through here just to this piece in there so it wouldn't go through, and then it would cover that area and it would make my Pokey tool look a lot more nicer finish. So there's another difference with mine, and you can see in here the charms. These charms are usually placed on the area of the needle where you thread your embroidery. People are using that area to hang their charms from, but again, I don't want to leave that area exposed, so I use this little bead here, this little type of beads that allow you to place charms in there, and I wish I can remember the name of them right now, but I totally forgot. And I'm sorry, because these are not, a lot of them are not glued yet. And over here I have a favor to ask you, a big favor. I'm sure you guys have been through this trend already. So if you guys know of a very strong adhesive, a very good adhesive that could keep them in place, the beads in place, I would really appreciate it. Please let me know down in the description below. I've used this A6000 and I really didn't have the best experience with them. It's very, the smell is horrendous. So you have to make sure that you work on an open area, an airy area. You don't want to be smelling this on an enclosed space because it's toxic. So what I didn't like is that it actually doesn't adhere enough for the beads not to move. And if you're going to be using this as a Pokey tool, you're actually going to be applying pressure down to poke through things. So I don't want my beads to come loose when people are doing that. So if I want to sell this or I want to gift this, I want to make sure that those beads are going to remain in place, and are going to be able to stand a little bit of the abuse they're going to get when people are going to be pushing them down to try to poke through things. So if you know of any string adhesive, jewelry type adhesive that is very good for that, please let me know down in the description below. And look at how adorable it is. Look at how nice it looks with the little ball on top, and then you don't have the end of that needle exposed. Oh, look at how beautiful. The other difference with mine that I've seen about the other ones is this little bead cap in here, this plastic one. I decided to put them in there because that way it would work as a stopper. Like when you're poking through, it would go all the way to the this round area, and that area could actually get marked on your project if you push too hard. So if you have sort of like a stopper, you know that it's probably not going to go past this little area here, so the mark is not going to be as big. So that's why I decided to add this little cap in here. There's also another thing. I've seen that people are using those plastic stoppers here that are used for earrings to use as stoppers for this pokey tools. I really don't care much for that because I know myself. I know that if I'm trying to close something real quick to go do something else, then I'm going to push through and it's going to actually poke me. So I don't want to run that risk. So actually I'm using the metal ones that are used for earring stoppers. I don't know why I don't have it here. I wanted to share with you, but those are the ones that I'm going to be using for mine to stop, and those you're not going to be able to go through because they're metal. So that's another difference. And then there is one of the biggest difference also. It's over here on the charms that people are adding to their pokey tools. They're adding dangle charms in chains that go in longer lengths, and I am sort of OCD. That would drive me crazy if I'm using something and I have some kind of something doing this around my hand. It would drive me nuts. So I decided I don't want to hang on mine. Charms or dangles are going to be the length that is long enough to reach my hand and then kind of like give me tickle me and drive me nuts. So I decided to add just smaller beads, smaller dangles there, so they still would decorate your piece beautifully, but they won't reach your hand and drive you crazy, as at least it would drive me. I'm sure most of you guys don't suffer from that. I'm kind of crazy that way, but yeah. So, and look at how beautiful this is. Isn't this adorable? Look at all the beautiful beads. I love this bubble gum beads, and I love interchanging them with kind of like blingy beads in things that would make them look kind of like a little more sophisticated, a little more better finished and put together. So let me know down below how you like my little pokey tools, guys. So now that I share with you the differences with mine and all that, I'm going to go through them real quick so I don't have you here forever. But look at this. Look at this pen. These are beadable pens, so you can decorate them, and this you can make in 6 seconds. So you can have a set ready for to add to your traveler's notebooks, to your planners, to your recipe books that you want to sell, to your altar composition notebooks. You can add this to sell as a set and to match the decoration of your other projects, or you can actually sell them by themselves. I'm sure people will love to buy this. They're so stinking cute. And you can see here I finished this one the same as I did that one, with a little bow in there, and this one would be like the matching piece for my pokey tool. And I love this. I also use the same thing in here, the same little bead in there that allows me to add a little charm in there, but it's not long enough that it's going to reach my hand and drive me nuts. So let me know down below, guys, how you like it, and let me know if any of you are like me, if something like that would drive you crazy, if you have it kind of like brushing against your hand or your skin while you're trying to go work with it. And these are little pieces. I've seen people have been using something like this as glue stoppers. The bottle of glue, to use this as a stopper. Honestly, it's not something that I really like. I'm not very attracted to that idea, but what I love this for, and look at how stinking adorable they are. So super stinking cute and tiny and so blingy. What I like about this is that these are perfect to help you unclog your bottles. Bottles like maybe your Nuvo, your Stickles, or things like this. You can actually use these little ones to unclog them, and they're perfect for that. And you can use them also as bottle stoppers, but for that I really am not attracted to that idea. But if you guys like it, they look adorable. It's just not something that I'm into, but I love to use them as unclogging pieces for my bottles. And if you're going to make them, I recommend that you make sure you use the stainless steel type, because if you don't use these little needles that are stainless steel, they are going to oxidize, and if you leave them inside as bottle stoppers for your glue or other material, it's going to actually oxidize the content that you have in there. So you don't want that to happen. You want to make sure that you use stainless steel ones. And I have here another sample of another one of those beadable pens that you can decorate. And over here I place a longer charm, but it's still not long enough that it's going to be reaching my hand. You can see there, it's still not going to be kind of like doing this to my hand, because it's going to just tickle me and drive me nuts. So it's long enough that it's making your pen look beautiful, but it's not long enough that it's going to drive you crazy if you're like me. So I love how these look. These are so easy to put together. And on this one I left the cap. I didn't put anything else. This is the cap that comes with the pens, so they look adorable like that too. And then I made this one for myself and I actually added this bead in there to cover the end of my needle. I added this little charm in there, a little swan charm in there. You can see how beautiful that is. I added this little bead that is gorgeous, and I added some other beads, and then I added my the short for my name in there. So yeah, that is the shortened version of my name. And I really like how this turned out, and I like that it's very useful as a pokey tool like this. And you can see that even though I have a charm in there, it doesn't really reach me, so it's not going to drive me nuts. And I also made this one here, and here's where I say that the E6000 is really not the best glue for it. Look at this. This has E6000, but still some of them move around, and I don't like that. I want to find something that is sort of like bulletproof. But look at how adorable this one is. I added this little charm in there, and this one is actually fed through the eye of the needle. And then I added this piece on top to just cover the end of the needle. But then I decided that using this type of beads is a lot better. So I added some other beads in there, bead ends and bead caps and all that. And look at how gorgeous this is. Isn't this just super adorable? Gorgeous. Gorgeous. This one reminds me of a peacock. And then I made this one also, and this I added this little bead at the top to cover the end of the needle. I added the little piece in here so I can add my charm later on. And then I added some beads in there, some bling beads and some like bubble gum style beads. And I just think this turned out so super stinking cute. You guys have to let me know down below which one is your favorite. And this one was the first one I made, and I actually made it for myself, but then I found these beads on clearance at Michael's for $5, this letter beads in there, so I decided to make this one instead for myself. And over here I added this little piece to cover the tip. You can see on this one sort of like the tip of the needle, but I actually used this bigger piece in there that had already a charm attached to it for this. I added this little flower in there that is so adorable. Look at these beads. Look at the colors. I mean, I just think this is so beautiful. So I love this one. I want to get them all for myself. But I'm actually going to be selling this, so yeah. And you can see this one here, how adorable it is. So get creative. Use your beads. Use the pieces that you have. Also, I have these little teddy bears here that are adorable. These little birds. I think they're super cute. And then you have the bubble gum beads that make it sort of like a, you know, very cutesy. So I thought that this little bird would work perfect in there. I added this little candy piece in there too, and some blingy pieces in there. I still have to add the little charm, but you can see how adorable it is and how fun it is. And you can get so creative making them. You can kind of like experiment with things that you have around your house. This one I sort of made into an icicle. You know, like the icicles that you put on your Christmas tree for decoration. I just love how it looks. I added this bead in here to cover the little top of my needle. And then I added some pieces in there. This is for the charm. Look at how beautiful this one is. Then I added another piece in here. I think I'm going to decorate this one somehow. Or maybe leave it there. Who knows? And then I added this little piece in here. I think this is so gorgeous. It looks like an icicle. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video and my share. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the subscribe button and also hit the like button down below if you like my videos and you like my projects. Let me know which one you like better. Which one was your favorite, and if this is something that you would make for your craft to gift away or for your craft fairs. Thank you so much for watching. Happy Monday. Have an amazing week. I hope you're all doing well. Love you guys, and I'm so happy to be sharing with you again. Have a beautiful week, and I'll see you back here soon for my next video. Bye bye. Love you guys. Mwah.